Hi, my name is Mildred and I'm going to show you today how to make a pie crust or pie dough. This is a very easy recipe. It only takes a couple of ingredients. So if you've never made pie dough before, you're going to want to start out with something like this. So let me show you what I have. In this bowl here, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I have 1 teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of sugar. So what I'm going to do is with a spoon, I'm going to just go ahead and make sure it's mixed all the way. Just a little mix. And then we're going to make a little well or a little hole in the center. To this you're going to add a half a cup of vegetable oil. And you're also going to add a 1/4 cup of whole milk. And those are all the ingredients. Very, very easy. With the fork, you're going to start just circling it in the middle, just grabbing all of the flour. And it looks kind of runny, but it's going to come together. Okay, so a lot of people are afraid of making pie dough because sometimes there's difficulty involved. Most of the crust recipes are involve butter and putting the butter in the refrigerator very cold and things like that, which it's fine. Those are really nice pie crust too, but this one is a starter. So you want to start out with something like this. So as you can see, it looks like it's coming together. It looks like just big clunks or chunks, but it'll come together. Okay, so at this point, once you see the flour is almost mixed in all the way, you want to stop mixing it. You don't want it to become tough. And we're going to get a little bit of flour. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle it on our board, or you can do it on your counter. That's fine, whichever way you want to do it. And we're just going to go ahead and dump all these ingredients, the whole dough, which again looks like it's not together, but it will end up together. It's okay if it looks like that, a little crumbly. And you don't really want to play too much with it, okay? You just want to bring these ingredients together like this. You can see it's a little crumbly, but that's okay. So once you bring it together and it looks like a ball like this, and you can see that it's not 100% together. You can see it looks like it's not together, and that's what you want to see, because that way it's going to be nice and the crust is going to be nice and soft. It's going to be flaky. So once you have it in a disc like that, what you're going to do is you're going to wrap it in plastic wrap, just like I have this one right here. See, you're going to flatten it onto a disc, and you're going to put it in the fridge. You can put it in the freezer for a little while, or you can put it in just a regular part of the refrigerator. This is fine. It's okay that you have a little bit of extra. So we're going to do that. And let me show you. Once it's been in the refrigerator for about an hour, at least an hour, because you want to make sure that everything comes together, the flour, everything that you've put together, okay? You're going to need a 9-inch pie pan like this one. This one's very common. You can find it anywhere nowadays. This is 9 inches. And the best way to roll out this dough once it's completely cold from the refrigerator is by using parchment paper. Okay, so as you can see, all I did here was I put 1 sheet of parchment paper. I put the dough in the middle, and then I put another one on top. And so I rolled it. I have it almost rolled all the way out. So that way it's not going to stick. And when you're doing this, if you find that it's come to room temperature too quickly, or maybe your kitchen is too warm, then all you have to do, if you think that maybe it may stick, or it'll come apart, all you have to do is put it right back in the refrigerator just like this, okay, for a few minutes. So take a look at what it looks like. once you roll it out. It's not going to be a big dough. It's not going to be too large, and it's not going to be too thick. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. Now what you want to do is you want to put your pie crust here. And this is the point where you're going to be able to see if you need it to be in the fridge for a little bit longer, you can. So you can do two things. You can put it directly onto the pie plate, or you can try doing this. Just rolling it on your rolling pin. You want to do this very gently. Because you don't want it to stick. And you see that right there? That's okay. And lift it. Get your pie pan. Just carefully place it on the pie pan. Just like that. And as you can see, some of it has come apart. That's okay. You don't have to worry. This dough is very, very easy to fix. And this is exactly what's going to happen. The first few times that you do this. Okay, so I want to show you that it's okay. So as you can see, I put it inside my pan. And all you're going to do is just press it in. And if you see that there's any little cracks, I don't know if you can see, there's maybe tiny little cracks, then you want to go ahead and just do that. Now this is going to be this is a bottom crust, okay? So it doesn't really have to be pretty, because you're not gonna, this is not gonna show when you bake your pie. So if you feel like maybe you're missing some areas where you want it to fill in, this is as easy as you can do it. You can use a knife to take this extra border off, or you can do it with your hand. So all I'm doing is just trying to make it a little bit even, so that all of the entire pie pan is filled with your pie dough, because you want to have that crust on the bottom all around your pie. So this is realistically what you're gonna do when you make your first pie crust. But this is what's good about this crust. Again, you can go ahead and fix it. It's very, very easy to do. So basically this is what it's going to look like when you're done. You may have a little bit of extra overhanging. That's fine. That's not going to hurt anybody. You're not going to have the pie police come to your house and say that it's not perfect. My family eats the pie no matter what it looks like. So this is what it's gonna be. And you're gonna end up with a little bit of extra. That's okay. You can wrap them up. Maybe you can go ahead and add this to the other dough. Now I don't know if I mentioned, but that dough, the mix that I made, actually gives you 2 of these. Okay. So what I did, once I chilled it in the refrigerator, if I showed you this one here, I cut it in half, and this is 1/2 that I rolled out. Okay, so now you don't want to use it right away, just like this. You want to put it in the refrigerator. You can even put it in the freezer if you'd like, but you can put it in the refrigerator maybe about half an hour to an hour to let it chill. Once that has happened, then as you can see, you can't even tell that there was a couple little rips there when I first put it on. So that's a perfect bottom crust, and you can see from the bottom. That's the good thing about these transparent plates, the clear ones, because you can really see, and once it's baked, you'll be able to see it nice and brown on the bottom. So again, you can use this this recipe to fill it with savory. You can fill it sweet, so you can use apples, you can use any type of fruit. You can even use it for quiche. So it's really flexible. So, you know, there's really no need for you to have to go out and buy a pie crust. You're still gonna have to roll it out, just like this one, even if you buy it, and you can see the ingredients were just few. So this is what it'll look like. And then you can, again, chill it before you use it. You can pre-bake it if you want. You don't have to, really. This dough is really good, even if you just put it in the oven just like this with your filling. And if you want to put a top on your pie, depending on which one you want to do, then you'll use your other half and roll it out just like I did and put it on top. And then just kind of cut away the excess. And that's something that, you know, you can, I'm sure you've seen lots of videos on that, but maybe in the near future we can do one just from beginning to start, and we'll do the entire pie or one of the pies. But for now, this is what it will look like. So everyone that has never done a pie crust before, you don't have to be intimidated. You can do just what I did. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. So go ahead and enjoy. Thank you for watching.